always felt like a bit of an outsider in my own family. You know, there's never that close bond connection there kind of thing. It's always like, you know, you always felt like something not right here kind of thing. Family, we never ever talked about anything, our feelings, our emotions, anything like that in the household. And I used to think that was the norm for families. And then I started seeing, you know, looking around to my mate's house, and so I thought, you know, see how they interact with their parents, and you know, it's all, I love you, I care about you. And I think, oh my God, yeah, this is so weird, this is so alien to me. It's like, cause I thought our families were like everybody else's, but no, it turns out our families were my family was a messed up family. When you got an overbearing parent who demands and doesn't listen, and then starts, I don't know, degrading you. That's where my depression started from, my dad. When I first hit the streets after my breakdown, when I lost everything, I was in Liverpool. Still don't know how I got there. Ain't got a clue how I got there, because you know, my brain just turned to mush. When I arrived in Leamington again, just, you know, feeling like an outsider, because you don't know anybody. You know what I mean? Even though this is my hometown, I was born here, but I've been away for like 30 years before I came back. First night, the night shelter, yeah, it's like you just gotta keep yourself to yourself. You know, just suss the place out, and like within 5 minutes, a mass brawl fight breaks out. You think, oh my God, you know, and it's like you start thinking, how did my life just get so bad that you end up here? You look at somebody the wrong way, say something that's wrong or something, and that's it. You know, it's an excuse for them to pounce, and I've experienced that firsthand. It's not nice, but thankfully this place, you know, no one's an outsider when you come here. So, you know, this place has been phenomenal in me moving forward. Don't ignore them for a start, you know. I mean, just don't walk past them like they're not there. Which, yeah, I know it's easy to, you know, maybe, you know, I've put it in the past before I was in that situation. You know, I mean, it is something. Everybody's got their own lives going on, they've all stuff going on in their own lives and stuff like that. But it takes no time just to, even just to chat to them for a few minutes. You know what I mean? It can make all the difference. You know, if you see them sat in the rain or something like that, offer to buy them a coffee or something. You know what I mean? Just do something. You know, it's hard for these people on the streets, because, you know, as an outsider, it's like, for me, when I was on the streets, the hardest thing for me to do is probably, I couldn't bring myself to do what I want to do, you know, sit in the, you know, beg and stuff like that. I just couldn't bring myself to do it. A lot of people who was like, when I was on the streets, still on the streets now, you know, they've got their issues with drugs and whatever, and they've still got those issues now, and you know, when they are begging, you know exactly why. Which is, yeah, you know, it's sad, but, you know, that's what I would advise to people. That's what I do say to people, rather than, you know, please don't give money. It's just so much easier just buying a sandwich or a cup of coffee, just something, you know, more practical. Helping Hands is primarily a homeless charity, but also it's people with domestic abuse, you know, drug addictions, alcohol addictions, you know, stuff like that. We have a soup kitchen which we run about 3 evenings a week, Mondays, Tuesdays and Wednesdays, and that's a huge part of this charity. And we get, you know, every evening you get a lot of people, 30, 40, 50 people come in for something to eat. So that's fantastic, and the standard of food that you get here now is fantastic. When I was homeless, I was living off Greggs. You know, it's a great charity to be involved with. They do so much. It's grown massively since I've been involved. You know, volunteers were always in need of clothes, shoes, food, anything like that, just to make it a little bit easier for them. Because when I was on the streets, I got everything I needed from this place. Sleeping bags, pillows, everything, just to keep me that little bit warmer. You know what I mean? And the House to Homes side project that I'm involved with is a vital part of what we do. It really is. So many people rely on what we do, and it's amazing what people. I mean, this town. I mean, I was born and bred here. I moved away when I was 13. Been away for 30 years, and what I've noticed more than anything is how generous people are around here. It's amazing that just some of the stuff they donate to our House to Homes. We've had brand new beds, you know, sofas and stuff like that. We've had a woman who's desperate for a washing machine, so a complete stranger went to Argos, brought one, we picked up. You know, it's just things like that just make all the difference, and none of it's possible without this place. And I want to be where I am now, because I've got a place now, I've got a job, I've got a house where I rent with 2 other guys, and it's all been kitted out by House to Homes. You know what I mean? Everything in that house that we got now is from the House to Homes. So yeah, it's a fantastic charity, it really is. And yeah, you know, and just being involved in something, having a purpose, you know, it's fantastic, it's brilliant.